Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by to check out my video on which of these three assault rifles is the best. I crafted all three of these guys, none have any mods on them, and we're going to find out which one is the most fun to play and which one is the most enjoyable to use, as well as being like the most powerful. So I've loaded up a save here with one of these crimes in progress, and I have my assault rifles checked. I have an Ajax and I have a Copperhead. So first off, I think we'll start with one of these two and then flick between both and see which one's more enjoyable to use. And then we actually have a special legendary exotic we have an epic assault rifle that I found from a gig. It is the last one that I will use. I haven't used it yet. I've got no idea what it's like, but it is a little bit underpowered. So it is we have a Sidewinder. So I crafted a Sidewinder. I crafted the Ajax and I crafted the Copperhead as well. So the one that we found, I'm a little bit rambly today, sorry guys, didn't get quite enough sleep. The old night shift has sort of screwed me over a bit. We have the Nawaki is the one that I found, and it's in a gig up in one of the apartments inside a massive building. So we found that in a chest, but apparently it can drop in the world as well, but if you want it for free you can find it in this apartment building. But yes, we will start, of course, with the Ajax and the D5 Copperhead, and we'll just check out their fire rates and stuff and see what feels cool. This one here has 4.89 attacks per second, so it shoots almost 5 rounds a second. That's the Ajax, and the Copperhead shoots 6.3 rounds a second, so it's got a slightly higher fire rate on the Copperhead. And the Sidewinder is quite huge. That has 6, so that is in between the other two. I've got no idea which one I'm going to like. I haven't even used assault rifles really at all, so my stats on the assault rifles won't be very big at all. And yeah, let's get into it. So this one here is the Copperhead, I'm sure. I'm going to have to check that because I can't tell just by looking at him. So, okay, so the Ajax has the big flat bit on the top and the Copperhead has the other one. What a dumbass. So this is the Ajax and this is the Copperhead. Yeah, cool. So the Ajax already has like a scope on it, and it is like a hollow scope, and the Copperhead has like an iron sight. This one is very typical to like COD and even, what's that other game? Apex Legends. Definitely think that this one looks cool. So let's start off with the Copperhead. We're just going to run in there. Bang, 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 bang. Man, that is like a freaking laser. Quite a slow reload. Oh, hi. It's very lasery. I do like a good lasery assault rifle. Oh, hi. How's the... I need some inhaler. Because look at this guy, he's pushing over the car. And he's falling over. Good old Cyberpunk. But I love it. See, now without the scope, it's hard to see it at long range. But man, this thing feels like butter. This actually feels very... let me say, feels very... Apexy, very lasery. I do really enjoy a good lasery assault rifle. That feels good, doing good damage. Look, none of these got mods, so they're all the same. This one, they're about 900, I think, attack power. Yeah, look, they're both 904. The only problem that we run into eventually is the fact that the Sidewinder is a little bit less at 995, and then when we go down to the Nawaki, it's at 660. So I don't know how much difference that's going to make to feel. I chucked 2 mods on this one, the crunch mods, to try and bring the power up a little bit, but didn't change anything. I can't craft a new one. I can't find any others. That's as much DPS as I can get on that gun. So that was the Copperhead. That felt really cool. I really liked the iron sight on that, and just the way how lasery it was and stuff like that. Feels nice in the hand. Enjoyed that. Mowed down people pretty sweet. Let's load up another save. Let's reload up that save, sorry. Confirm. Wait for that to load. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. NVM, M.2, SSD, FTW. If you like numbers and letters, I got them. I got them all. PC life. Alright, here we go. That car's just spawned back in quite hilariously. This time we're going to use the Ajax. That's a katana. That's not an Ajax. This is an Ajax with that hollow scope thingamajig. Alright, let's just run in there. ADS. Oh yeah, you can feel how much slower this is, but it's got the burn chance on it as well. So that's going to... Oh, hi. Oh, that hits hard. And that's like... That's very like... That feels like it's more powerful, you know? Like, it feels cool. I like that. I'm going to say it's just as weighty as the other one. But, you know, those iron sights just felt so cool. I'd say this reloads even slower again. Inhaler, asthma. I'm an asthmatic, guys. I'm an asthmatic. Don't hurt me, The hip fire is cool. I don't mind the hip fire on this one. But, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say that this actually feels quite similar. That feels quite similar to shoot. But see, it's definitely not as stable as the Copperhead. Like, that's floating around everywhere, and it actually has a little bit of a climb on it. How's the sound in this game? Have a listen. As it gets to the end of the mag, you can hear it like hit the last bullet in the mag. That's sick. The sound in this game is off its head. Okay, not as stable. This still floats around a bit, but you don't feel it as much when you're shooting. Kind of weird. I'm digging it. I love the higher fire rate. The higher fire rate. Yeah, that sounds good. That's cool, man. Okay, digging those two. We're going to have to load up that save again. Quick save 1 is what we want. Shouldn't take too long. Cool, man. Cool. The assault rifles actually feel really good in this game. So far, the handguns feel really cool in this game too. Love those revolvers, man. My Overture revolver is one of my favorites ever. Can't tell you why. I'm only running at 44 FPS in this game right now. What on earth is going on with that? So sorry that it's probably a bit choppy on the gameplay. Cool. My computer is just hating this game and recording at the same time. Now, no weapon. So, let's change over some weapons. This video is 8 minutes so far. Alright, so changing the Ajax to the Sidewinder. And changing the Copperhead over to the, I always forget the name of this gun, Nawaki. Cool name. Love it. Alright. So, Sidewinder, Nawaki. No mods on that guy. Alright. So that's the Nawaki. Very tight little scope in there. Not bad for a long distance. Oh, it's a smart weapon. That's right. So it actually identifies the enemies, which makes life easier. Now, I've actually got the cyberware that connects the smart weapons to that. Okay, this gun is cheating. And you know what? As much as I like hacks and shit, Richo, I'm not a fan of not having to aim your shit. If you don't have to aim your shit, you are not playing this damn game. Nah, it's Cyberpunk, man. It's allowed to be a thing. It's just not a thing. Look at this guy's running. He's like, he's got a smart weapon. Huh? Too bad. You dead. Yeah. I'm not into it. Okay. That's why I wasn't going to include the Sidewinder in this little fight. Hey, 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 hey. None of that. Jesus. What do you think this is, bro? Leave me alone. Where'd you go? Oh, he's like right there. This game's a bit silly sometimes. Alright, so we've found you. We're going to shoot you from like same sort of distance. Yeah, you don't even like ADS and it just like does everything for you. Not what I'm about. Look, if you're not into shooting and you're not into assault rifles, you're not even watching this video, so you don't care what that thing does. I'm going to write that off because that ain't fun. That's not cool. You don't get, when you're not ADSing, and even that's hip firing, but when you're not ADSing, you don't get that feeling of like, douche, 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 I'm shooting a gun. That's not what we want. That's not what iAmStylized is all about. So now we're going to go to, far out, because we've loaded the save. We have to change that weapon over again, and we're going to go to the, what's it called again, Maddie? The Nawaki. You said you like the name, you don't remember it, you're a twat. Alright, so let's go. See, you can sort of like get guys. Oh, it's got some kick. It has got some kick. Alright. Oh, it's a pulse rifle. It's a burst assault rifle. Didn't expect that. Come on, get your double jump on, you stupid woman. Oh, that makes it harder to like hip fire and hit people. You know what? That 400 less DPS. Wow, has that splatter of blood. You love that. Alright, maybe this gun might be better with a scope. Not really sure. But I gotta say, I don't like this freaking iron sight. Arasaka, you make shit weapons, mate. Wow, you gotta be a robot to use this thing. See, a lot harder. It is a lot harder to use this weapon. So if you want an easier time and you ain't got time to load, aim rather. Come on, Cyberware, do your thing. Got my fucking pacemaker thing. I'm swearing like a dickhead. Oh wow, there's still guys everywhere here. Man, I like... Yeah, that's just crap. Well, don't even bother going to get that thing, man. One, you can't get... I can't seem to get it up high enough in the... See, even this thing you can shoot further. This is the Copperhead. Dude, I am frothing this Copperhead. This Copperhead is off its head. I think the Copperhead's my favorite, man. Go back to this stupid thing. Yeah, you just can't see enough with that scope, man. You know what? Let's chuck another scope on it. I don't want to load a game. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. God, get with it. Inventory. Nawaki. Scopes. Attachments. Let's use this thing. Hayakumi. That'll do. See what happens now, mate. Now, that's made it much nicer, giving us that way wider field of view when we're ADSing. And it's actually increasing our range and stuff as well. Actually, I don't mind this scope. This Japanese scope, where it's at. Oh, just not having the bloody DPS sucked. And you know what? I'm just not a fan of spamming the absolute crap out of my mouse button. Flatline. What's new, mate? You're doing it every 5 minutes. Alright. Scope didn't help the Nakamura thing. Whatever. Don't like it. Not cool. Arasaka weapons are poo. Well, so far. So, I'm going to get my favourite gun of this video, the Copperhead, and I am going to put a scope on it. And I'm going to put one of my favourite scopes, which is this thing. Now, but that's 0.47... I mean, best stats that we're looking at. Oh, this scope. This is the one, the Seika. Type 2067. Both of those are really nice to look through because they have that glass sort of panel. But, wow, plus 0.53 range, 19 ADS. That thing is god tier. That's a beast. You know what? Let's chuck it on. My favourite gun anyways. Alright, get out. Whip it out, babe. Whip it out. Not this thing. Oh, wow, look at that scope. Oh, that's tough. Man, this thing's bouncing around even more now that I'm zoomed in, but I'm way further away. Because we're cyber ninjas and what? Look at this thing. Oh, how do you not love it? And then, you know what we do too? Watch this. Don't worry about me dying. Let's go into the Copperhead and mods. Let me find. We won't do a counter mass. I just want to put on... Where the hell is this thing? Increases damage by... God damn it, there's a mod. There's a mod here somewhere that increases your reload. It's that neon thing. That's the one. Reduces weapon reload time by 5%. 5% doesn't sound like much, but man, when you're playing this game... I need inhaler. Oh, I've done it too late. No, I haven't. Cyberware's kicked in. Cyberware, man. Best thing ever. You know what? Hasn't helped the reload that much. Doesn't sound like much. Isn't much. It's definitely... it's a bit nicer, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, this is fun to use, man. This is the nicest gun for sure. This is definitely the nicest gun. I think everyone's dead. Copperhead, man. Copperhead's where it's at. The Copperhead is where it's at, man. Alright. Copperhead was cool. Ajax was cool. Nakamura thingamajig, no good. Sidewinder, not a fan. So, out of all the assault rifles that I could find in this game, Copperhead felt amazing to use. Can put all the same mods on everything and just smash stuff. I will say, at Sidewinder, you don't need to aim. You just shoot stuff. It actually mowed people down pretty quick. Put some power mods on there, crit chance mods on there. You're going to have a good time, man. But, Copperhead feels good. Feels like, feels like COD. Feels like, Apex. Feels like all the good stuff. Feels like Cyberpunk. Get a Copperhead. Use it. It's fun. Thanks for watching this video. You are a freaking legend. Bit of a like, bit of a comment here and there. Very cool. Subscribe if you're not already. Use a Copperhead. Have fun playing Cyberpunk 2077. And I'll catch you in the next one.